My sister hasn't left her room for 2 months. After I opened her door, I found out why. It started last April. My sister Claire came back from her semester abroad in Romania. She looked different, thinner, paler. She told my parents she got really sick over there and needed to recover at home. My mom set her up in her old bedroom. Claire went upstairs that first night and didn't come down for breakfast, or lunch, or dinner. My mom knocked around 8 p.m. Claire said through the door that she was still adjusting to the time zone, that she'd eat tomorrow, but tomorrow came and she still wouldn't open the door. My parents figured jet lag was hitting her hard. They'd slide food outside her room. She'd take it when no one was around. The plates always came back empty. After 2 weeks, my dad got concerned. He tried the doorknob, locked. He knocked hard. "Claire, we need to see you. Make sure you're okay." She started sobbing, said the light hurt her eyes, that she needed darkness to heal. My mom, being my mom, bought blackout curtains and slid them under the door. Week 3, things got weird. Claire started leaving notes. Specific requests, no garlic in anything. No crosses or religious symbols near her door. My dad laughed it off, said she'd gotten into some weird European spirituality thing. But then the food requests changed. She wanted her meat rare, then raw, then she wanted it bloody, specifically asking for steaks that hadn't been drained properly. My mom thought it was an iron deficiency. The butcher started recognizing us. "The raw meat family," he'd joke. We weren't laughing. Month 2, I started hearing things at night. Movement in her room, fast movement, like someone pacing. But the footsteps were wrong. Too light, too quick. Then the scratching started. Long, dragging sounds against her walls. When I pressed my ear to her door, I heard her whispering. But not in English. Something else. Something that sounded ancient. 5 days ago, our dog Max went missing. He'd been sleeping outside Claire's door every night. Loyal, protective. One morning, he was just gone. I found his collar behind the washing machine. It was shredded, like something had torn it off. That night, I heard Claire's door open. I peeked out from my room. She was standing in the hallway, but I couldn't see her face. She was facing away, wearing this long white nightgown. Her feet weren't touching the ground. She was floating, just barely, maybe an inch off the floor. I held my breath, didn't move. She turned her head, not her body, just her head. It rotated too far, way past where a neck should stop. I saw her face in the moonlight from the window. Her eyes were completely red, not bloodshot, just red, like someone had filled them with paint. She smiled at me. Her teeth were too sharp, too many of them. Then she whispered, "Go back to sleep, little brother." I don't remember walking back to my bed. I just woke up there the next morning, convinced it was a nightmare. Yesterday, my parents had enough. My dad said he was calling a doctor. Claire could either open the door or he'd break it down. She went silent, completely silent. No breathing, no movement. My dad counted to 3. Then he kicked the door. It took 4 tries. When it finally flew open, the smell hit us. Rot and copper and something else. Something sweet and raw. Claire was sitting in the corner. Her skin was gray, translucent. I could see veins underneath, black and thick like worms. Her hair had fallen out in chunks. The floor was covered in it, and in the middle of the room was a pile. Bones, small bones. I recognized Max's collar sitting on top. My mom screamed. My dad pulled us back, but Claire stood up. Her joints cracked. Loud pops. She smiled at us with those 2 sharp teeth. "I'm almost ready," she said. Her voice was doubled, like 2 people talking at once. "Just need one more." My dad slammed what was left of the door. We heard her laugh. It echoed, filled the whole house. We ran outside, called the police, told them our daughter was sick, dangerous. They came with paramedics. But when they opened the door, Claire was gone. The window was open. 3 stories up, no way down except a straight drop. They found her nightgown on the floor, and scratched into the wooden floorboards were words in that language I'd heard her whispering. The police took pictures. Left. Said to call if she came back. That was yesterday. Last night, I woke up to tapping on my window. I'm on the 2nd floor. There's nothing outside. No ledge, no tree. But there was Claire. Floating outside my window, her eyes red, her smile wide. She pressed her hand against the glass. Her fingers were too long now. The nails black and pointed. She mouthed something. I couldn't hear through the window, but I could read her lips. "Let me in." I didn't. But this morning, I found scratches on the outside of my window. Deep ones, like she'd been trying to claw through. And stuck in one of the scratches was a